All right, here we are. We're at the 360 trails. We've got a blue, black, and a double black. We're gonna start on the blue and do a jump progression on the black, but we're gonna try to figure these trails out. So yeah, this is another jump progression video. And then what's this first trail even called? Learning curve. All right, let's see what learning curve's all about. I know it's tabletops. That's not a jump, that was more of a pump. This one's a jump. All right. This trail's fun. Now we're moving. A little loose, but cool. That's to be expected here. All right, that was a blue trail. That was pretty cool. It's very loose, sandy, and like kind of pebbly, gravelly, little pebbly, gravelly, sandy slipperiness. But the speed seemed good. I've done that trail, and I did it a long time ago. I've only been here once before. That trail was a little different, but I didn't do either of the other two. So that was our warm up. I feel all right. We're gonna go over to OG, start working on that one. All right, OG. Nice. I'll skip that one like everybody else does for now. Oh, this is a cool trail. This is a pretty easy gaps. Never done this before. I'm doing this kind of blind. I have watched videos though. Whoa, this corner. This is fun. All right, they're getting a little bigger. And that's it. Sweet. First try, OG. Never done that trail. Pretty stoked. Let's do it again. Glad I just went for it. I'd say those are kind of very like gravy trainish gaps, but the trail's different. Gravy train, you have a lot of grip, it seems. This trail is it's real loose, but we're gonna hit OG again, and then we'll start picking apart overtime. So we feel nice and warmed up before we start trying overtime. We're gonna scope some of those jumps out on that one. A little bit bigger than these, but not a lot, but it's definitely bigger. And these ones you don't even really need to do any preloading. You can just kind of float them. See if I can get this hit. Well, that's kind of awkward. I expect people don't hit that, but I had to at least try it once. Pretty smooth. All right, I think we're ready to start picking apart some of the overtime jumps. All right, overtime, first try. Oh, that second jump is pretty lippy. That second jump was way scoopier than I was expecting. All right, let's go for overtime number 2. I like the first jump, is pretty good though. There's 3. All right, that's 3 of them in. That's progression. That second jump, man, I can't, that thing is steep. Just cameras don't do any of this justice. It's steep and it throws you up, and then the gap, it's pretty substantial. At least for my standards, it's pretty substantial. I'll put my bike in the gap and show you. Like, that's my bike in the gap, and that's a Spire. That's a big long bike, so it's at least 2 of those, man. Ah, that's a hard one. Let's keep going while it's fresh in my mind. All right, let's try this again. All right, sweet. Got it. Got the fourth one. And I got that guy. And this one's got a good hip shot on it, where you're jumping out of the corner. What do we got here? Like a hip down in. I got that guy. Oh man, yeah. I got that one. I got that guy too. All right, let's walk back up. All right, what is this, my 5th try? See if we can get a little bit further each try. That's all we had to do. All right, and then this one next. That's like the shark fin. I'd just like to take a second again to shout out everybody who puts a video up clearing this trail. If you've posted a video of this trail, especially recently, I've watched it and you guys make it look easy. And it's your videos and videos like yours that get me to come out to these places. So thanks. And we're still working on overtime. But let's see if we can get off of that shark fin. That's our goal. Shark fins are kind of my nemesis right now on these jump trails. The cool thing I like about this trail too is you got a nice big pad up here to start on. So like I can I circle around until my feet feel just perfect on the pedals. And then away we go. Too slow. Back to the top. Ah, man. I got you. That second jump, I overshot it a little bit. Repeat, repeat. Gets easier every time I do it. A little more comfortable, a little more natural, able to relax a little more each time. Ah, man, I felt it. Dang it. That first or second jump, I just case it and then I lose all my speed. Jump progression. Ah. Dang it. Overtime. Putting in overtime on overtime. Here we go. man, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was progression. I did the shark fin. All right, made it to the jump after the shark fin, so we got to at least make it that far again. Well, what gear am I in? Not the right gear. There we go. That's the gear I want. Cased it. It's crazy, like it's that second jump, I just don't have a good judgment for it. All right, here we go again. Overtime. Here we go. I make this one too. I know I got those other ones. Ah, man. All right, we're officially out of water. OG, this is a good one. That cooled me off.